What's up, everybody? Today we are now AC Unity. With AC around the corner in October, we should go and see one of my personal favorite AC games and what I think is the last great Assassin's Creed game. Now, welcome to Assassin's Creed. Now remember to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends. I'm trying to get to around 50 subscribers by the end of the year. Not a great goal, I know, but I'm starting out, so okay. Anyways, so AC Unity was a game that, and I mean plagued by bugs at release. It was hailed as one of the worst Assassin's Creed games at the start. However, it has grown into a very, very good game with dead co-op servers. Yes, I tried to do co-op for this footage, however, I couldn't get it, and also fucking shit. A lot of it fucking gone. My hard drive is useless sometimes, but okay. Anyways, Assassin's Creed Unity was personally pretty shit at launch. In fact, caused Ubisoft, Ubisoft, yeah, to basically start simplifying the games, and they made the hellhole that was Syndicate. You can see I really fucking hate Syndicate. The one-liner twins, I'm killing everybody in this room. Anyways, aside from Assassin's Creed Syndicate, it really was the turning point which made Assassin's Creed stem away from, you know, the gameplay that we all know and love into Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is two games that I personally would like to forget. Assassin's Creed Origins is a game that I would let slide, because number one, it is still like an assassin game, but it had a lot of RPG elements that were expanded in the other two games. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Origins, yeah, that's good. Buy a best assassin. Anyways, AC Unity time, baby. AC Unity was a game set in France where you played as Arnaud Dorian, the son of that guy you killed in France. You know, if you played Assassin's Creed Rogue, you would have known. Che Cormac goes to French, and there's an Easter egg where you can see him talking with his love interest Elise. I couldn't get that footage either, because this is old. Anyway, when Assassin's Creed first launched, I sold it away, so I had to re-get it and maybe reuse some old footage. But luckily this wasn't, you know, that bad, but it was decent. So basically, this story and the world was really, really good. The stealth was really good as well. Honestly, that was my favorite. Like, for example, in this mission that you're seeing here, this is not actually the main assassination mission. This is just me preparing for the arrival of him by destroying all the alarm bells within the area. It also had lockpicking, which I've played Skyrim lockpicking, and I was fucking traumatized by that shit. So yeah, I'm not really great at lockpicking missions, as you can see here. So yeah, so it had a lot of features, and my personal favorite two weapons, yes, was the Phantom and Berserk Blaze. The Berserk was a distraction, so basically if you shoot it, which I shot it always at the big boys, which is really funny, because once you do it, they fight and they leave you, like, they fight each other. So basically, yeah, I use that as a distraction, and Phantom Blaze is just an insta kill, really fun weapon, which do in AC what I think was Syndicate. They used the throwing knives. Honestly, I don't think the throwing knives could have ever topped the Phantom Blade. I mean, that's in my top two favorite AC weapons that were only reserved for one game. That being the Hook Blade in Assassin's Creed Revelations, and that being the Phantom and Berserk Blade. It of course has all the original OG weapons, like the classic sword, the Hidden Blade, and also the smoke bombs, which I've used a lot. I like smoke bombs. You can really smell smoke bombs. Now, Assassin's Creed Unity was probably my personal favorite AC game. By the way, I think if I remember clearly, it's on PlayStation Plus Extra Games catalog. I'm not sure on being on Xbox Game Pass. If people in like the comments could do it, then that would really help. So yeah, if you don't have AC Unity already, this is probably the best Assassin's Creed, second only, and I mean only, to every single Ezio game. And also the setting, ooh, beautiful. The setting in revolutionary times France, which basically is them rebelling against them, which is happening right now if you're following the world news. Yeah, I did not pick it just because of this time period. What am I? a guy who likes comedic timing? Yes, yes I do. And honestly, if AC Unity wasn't in this setting in France, if it was in a different time of France, I'd think it would be in World War Two because I seen like a footage of it being in like World War Two. Yeah, it was so cool, man. Like you had to run from like the Nazis. It would have been a really good game. However, this also tops it a little bit because like it's so live, France, right? France is one of my is a good place. Not my favorite location in the Assassin's Creed series. That has to go to Constantinople in Assassin's Creed Revelations or Baghdad in Assassin's Creed Mirage. I am so sorry, AC Italian fanboys or Jerusalem fanboys. Anyways, casual favoritism aside, big fan of deserts. Yeah, there is so much you can do. It's honestly, I hate to compare it. It's a little bit Hitman-like, and so basically, you have to kill a couple targets. However, you can kill them in like different ways. So you can get like entry points, or missions, or you could kill the enemy stealthily and kill that guy. And whenever that happens, it triggers a cutscene that I'm just sitting there watching. Like this is some good cinematography, and I mean this is pretty good, pretty good graphics in cinema. But I've heard that if you're on PC and you get a mod, it is 10 times better. I have seen the mod. Unfortunately, I'm not on PC. I'm a console boy, PS4 boy by standards. But yeah, AC Unity still holds up really great on the PS4 and on the PS5. It is basically insane. And if you have a HDR TV, I recommend it. I mean, honestly, I don't know why, but for some reason HDR looked a little bit better. So let me explain the story for you guys real quick if you want to know the story. Spoilers up ahead, everybody. So the story follows Arno Dorian, the son of an assassin whose dad was killed in Versailles, and he's been adopted by, well, he had an adoptive dad called Delassere, Mr. Delassere. Ho ho ho, French, ho ho ho, me French, Frenchos. I fucking hate myself now. Delete that casual racism right there. And yeah, but so basically, when his father died, he became a ruffian and had a love for parkour. He always but he met a girl. You see, he met a girl. He wanted some French pussy from a redhead, no least. I don't have any problem with redheads, but yeah, I know a lot of annoying redheads, and this girl is part of the Templar Order. Kind of like a Romeo and Juliet situation. However, she fucking rejects him. Fucking shit. Best scene ever. I just sit there watching with my family, no less. They were in the room, and they saw the rejection scene. I was like, damn. And then they noticed she kissed it, and they called her a slut. The funniest shit. Don't play this with your parents, by the way. No, actually, maybe you can. Maybe you just like block the scene or something. I don't know. Anyways, so after this, he gets in jail for, of course, sneaking into Versailles to meet Elise and get that pussy. But he doesn't. He just gets a niche mooch. Alright. Anyways, once he gets to jail, he meets an assassin, which I forgot the name of. I think it was Bolyak or something. I don't know, man. But they escape from the Bastille, which is actually a real historical event, which I only think is cool that they incorporate real historical events within the assassin world. Like and they always do this. Like for example, in AC, in the Ezio games, your guy who made your special technology was Leonardo da fucking Da Vinci, the guy who made the Mona Lisa and made Fly Big Bird. I am very smart. And it's also happening in AC Mirage with Abu Jafar, who was a scientist guy in old Baghdad. I have no idea about Middle Eastern history. My European education only taught me about Europe. Yeah, my school wasn't that great. Anyways, so what is really great about Assassin's Creed, in my opinion, is the stealth. I mean, seriously, the stealth is probably my favorite thing. It's so satisfying to kill during stealth. I mean, seriously, the personality behind the game. Like, look, it's basically so good as well. I mean, listen, the characterization of Arnold shows that he's fun. I mean, we get to see how he staggers a little bit sometimes when he jumps, which I know is normal, but honestly, it's just experienceness with being an assassin who's trying to find out what happened to Mr. Delacere, who was killed and tried to kill the Templar Order inside France. We also see how pretty much fucking happy-go-lucky he is when he's younger, but if you play the DLC, which I'm not gonna spoil, we find out he's depressed because he has nobody else, like literally nobody else. Also, fun fact, you could kill Arnold's father in AC Rogue, which is why I recommend playing that before you play AC Unity. I recommend playing that after Assassin's Creed 3 also. Anyways, and also the Eagle Vision in this game, in my opinion, is the best Eagle Vision. Screw using legit eagles in Assassin's Creed. Just bring back the iconic Eagle Vision, which is honestly my favorite one. Don't bring that back. Which is actually really good because it's on a timer, right? So you can't always use it. You gotta use your brain, bro. You gotta remember. You gotta remember when and where the enemies are, and also the very good recreations of landmarks such as Notre Dame, which you in fact get into to kill your first target. Pretty good first assassination mission. And anyways, the characters. Honestly, I'm really good with Arno, honestly. I don't really care. And they also, in this game, they have assassin bureaus. Well, actually, they're like assassin, like, cafes and shit. You get money from them. So if you get that, you can get some money for your, like, weapons and shit, so you can shoot. And one of my personal favorite abilities that I've played all the Assassin's Creed, they don't have this, is disguising yourself. You have to hide, but if you use your skill point and buy an Assassin's Creed, why am I saying it like that? A disguise ability. You can disguise as a. Sometimes I always think that we need Assassin's Creed, but like the modern era with Hitman, Agent 47. Come on, man. Ubisoft and IOI, please join forces. Join forces and make this game. And also, what I thought was pretty interesting, but I don't know. This is just my theory. If there's gonna be like another game set in France, not in France, but it should with like French people in it. I think this game should definitely be set during William of Normandy trying to conquer England. The English could be the Knights of the Templar Order, and you could play as a disgraced knight of French and join the assassins in England, and your last name could be Dorian, such as Arno Dorian. But I don't know, that's just my 2 cents. I mean, it sounds pretty cool, in my opinion. Yeah, very cool, very good. Very nice, in fact. But honestly, I don't think they're gonna do it without RPG elements. God damn it, RPGs. Anyways, the guys you gotta kill, they're a lot more religious themed than I thought. You see, the assassins are like anti-religion kind of people. I don't understand it. They look anti-religion in my opinion. But the Templars in this game, they look a hell of a lot like Christians, man. They look like the Pope. And guess what? In the start of the mission, you get to play as a Templar. But honestly, in my opinion, I would very much love Assassin's Creed or Ubisoft to add a game feature, which they're not gonna add anymore, but they should have done. They should have made us be able to play in the two sides. We could play like a mission. We could play as like Elise, who's the Templar, the Juliet of the story that the Romeo unfortunately doesn't get and doesn't die for. By the way, Elise dies. Spoiler alert, I said. Spoiler alert. Hey! Anyway, assassinations, in my opinion, they're clean as fuck, man. Like, literally. Look at this guy. He takes like a minute, and then he falls. And also the looting system, you just gotta hold on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, the combat, you honestly think it's pretty much a lot more restricted. Like, you can't use your fist, you got to use your fucking sword. And yeah, that sword is pretty good. And as you can see in this gameplay, I got spotted. And once you get spotted, you're screwed. And the cool and yeah, you're screwed if you fail. Like in missions. Look at that. Health bar gets completely destroyed by enemies that are higher than me. You see, if you go into a mission with enemies that are higher than you, expect for them to be fucking piss strong. Like, expect them to be as strong as fucking possible. Also, there's guns in this game that I mentioned, which you can get and you can finally live your life of having a gun in Assassin's Creed. Could you imagine, like in modern day, like the modern day Assassin's Creed? Like there is, we know it's because of Watch Dogs Legion, but yeah, it's a really good game in my opinion. Honestly, if it hadn't been played by bugs, I think it would be hailed as one of the best Assassin's Creed, and we probably would have gone some better, very good games, like a better Assassin's Creed Syndicate with this gameplay. Could you imagine running around London in this, or probably not Ubisoft Quebec coming up and screwing up the Assassin's Creed and turning them into full-blown open-world RPGs? I'm so sorry, but they are. But if Ubisoft Quebec and Montreal work together, Quebec usually are really known for their polishing. If they polished up Assassin's Creed Unity, I think this game would basically be hailed as much as like all the original Assassin's Creeds. I mean, honestly, I played all the other Assassin's Creeds before with all the boys, and this was probably the big turning point which caused Ubisoft to realize, hey, I don't think Assassin's Creed is gonna work like this. But it was actually the gameplay, which I mean, I'm pissing myself crying about. Oh, anyways, yeah, I'm a bit scared. And also, what I really want to say about Assassin's Creed is just really the city events within the city. It makes the city feel like you also get a free reward. One of the rewards could be a new. One of them I got was the Prowler hood, if I can remember correctly. I don't know. And honestly, the crowds in Assassin's Creed Unity are probably one of my favorite ones. This really just social stealth. Maybe a little bit too much for my liking. I mean, how 2 missions are dedicated for you being a tactical and stealthy testicle. And also the guards, they only come if you cause trouble with the Red Boys, which are the extremist Templar, the Templar hired. How much money do the Templars have? And yeah, this is a really fun game, honestly. If it didn't have a fucked up launch, it really could have been the best game ever. But it really turned itself into No Man's Sky and just improved itself. And if you have mods on this game, like graphical mods on PCs, and yeah, this game would be a fucking blast. But unfortunately, I don't have a PC. So tell me what you think of AC Unity in the comments, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe, and let's hopefully get this video to maybe like 100, maybe like 30 likes. It's a big range I'm going for, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.